Hey everyone, I hope everyone is having a great day and staying safe. And I really appreciate everyone watching. So we're going to do a couple of random bits, and of course Pokemon cards are going to be the main thing. And then we're going to have a small look at Dollywood, as I was curious about it. So I've got that on my Chromebook ready to show. But first, we're going to go through some Pokemon cards. Then we're going to have a look at Dollywood. And Beanie is going to tell us a little about it as well when we start to look at it. So this will be my first card. Not my best, but yeah. So we're just going to show you the cards, and we're going to talk about random rubbish because I don't want to be thinking of everything. My brain hurts. So, have you any favorite candies, Jenna? No.
You can't pronounce the name of that one.
I can't pronounce the name of any of them.
Well, I come to find out there is an app that you can download. You could scan them cards and it'll tell you what they're worth.
Yeah. My brother
Forgot
looks
what it's
up the
called. Somebody was
price
talking
for.
about it. I want to do the live stream.
Yeah, my brother looks up the price for these. I quite like this one. That's one.
I can't even pronounce the name of that one.
No, I'm not butchering them.
That one looked like that one looked like a cat and some kind of mushroom mixed together.
Hey, Chrissy.
That one right there almost looked like a Mario knockoff.
Yeah,
Almost that like that blue Stay Puff. Where you calling from Mario?
Yeah, it's basically a Jigglypuff done different. But it's cool to have.
Hi, Chrissy.
How are you, Chrissy? And I'm sorry I've not been live. It's sort of really, really complicated. It started with internal bleeding, and I may have made that worse, or because I wasn't going to sleep regularly, and I haven't been able to sleep since that started. We're not able to get an appointment for a doctor, so we're constantly trying to get an appointment, and every time everyone at home is busy, so they don't have time to.
That one reminds me of a Power Ranger.
I just said Beetleborgs.
Wait, oh.
Sizzles or something. I don't know what set it is, but it's a nice one. Hey,
For me,
man.
you know, the Pokemon, I thought the Power Ranger helmet there for a second.
This one was actually a good one to go.
That was kind of neat. I mean, that was neat, but it's creepy at the same time, I tell you.
Yeah, it's like a paradox of a different Pokemon.
Howdy, man.
But how are you, D-Man?
that a tiger?
And I don't really know
Oh
that much
no, it's
about
not a
this one.
tiger. It's something else.
Mhm. All I know is it's psychic, and that's about it. But when I got her, I didn't stop YouTube immediately. I didn't stop doing anything. I carried on as if everything was okay when it wasn't. So I've made everything worse, and I can't get an appointment for the doctors. As like we missed the appointment time by 20 minutes today. All right, it might be different. Yes,
Chrissy,
different.
you being Have down there, or are you being nice?
I don't think Chrissy's ever been good. Or maybe she is.
Got two of the same car there.
Yeah, I've got a couple of that one, but I've also got one that's in better condition, I found, as I was using gloves to put these in. Chrissy's laughing, so maybe we should be worried that she's being a bit too naughty.
Well, Chrissy ain't she's over there laughing in the chat.
Hmm.
That means she's not being. That means that she's on the other side.
Hmm. And
That
this
means
is
her
one of my
halo's crooked or
rarest
broken
cards.
today. Her horns are coming out.
Hmm. That's my rarest Pokemon card from the 90s.
Oh, that's
And it's
that
been,
Charizard card.
yeah,
And that's the 90s Charizard card.
yeah. I've
Oh
no,
my God,
I only recently just
that's
been
worth
started
money.
buying cards.
If it's in mint condition, it's worth money.
Hmm. It's never been out of the plastic case that is inside this plastic one. So we're gonna get
Well, it's
it
definitely got to be
graded.
worth money.
We're getting it graded eventually. It's one of the only Pokemon cards my brother insists I keep. And I know this is like a promo, but I still like EV cards. So that's why I've kept like the promo EVs in this. And some of these are really expensive.
I
Hey,
did
Deadpool.
pull.
Deadpool should have a ranch. Shame manager mods can't do that. Yeah, I fixed that. So I can actually pronounce the names of these. Jolteon, Valerion, Sylveon, and Leafeon.
No, you pronounce their name
Hey,
better than
Karina.
I can. Hi, Karina. Alcohol hot mess.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Something different. Some are rarer than others, like this. So we got a load like this, I think, and it's quite rare. One sec. Yeah, it's of the number set collection. It is.
Hey, if old Blue comes in here and saying and says Team Jason, just time him out for 300 seconds.
Yeah. Hmm. Chrissy's discretion to do that.
Oh, that's cool. Deadpool. Definitely keep them. They're probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah, this is the only 90s card I have.
I like that Eevee card.
Yeah, the Eevee one is my favorite. It is.
I forgot how much that Charizard card. How much hard to that Charizard card was worth.
It's depending on where you look and if it's graded. The higher the graded, the more it's going to be worth.
Yeah.
So we'll get it graded and check on the price. Rena, what's for dinner today? Please be a cheeseburger with extra cheese. Maybe some bacon or Joe. This is one of the new cards, like, well, characters in the Pokemon game. So I was happy to get that. Lugia from the third movie. So really happy to get that one.
It almost looks like the name Luigi to me.
Hmm.
Almost like they stole his Mario name.
Hmm.
I might be saying the name wrong though.
Yeah. These two are not.
Hey, those are my pink cards. You give those
Yeah.
to me. You took those from me.
No, I'm not sharing. The mind, Jenna.
That's the first time I've seen him with a pink background like that before.
Yeah, I was trying. Other thing, Mr. Grab said that they're not really a special card. I can't remember the specific thing he said, but I did show to ask if they were anything special. How's your new place, Karina? This one I really wanted. I was lucky to get.
Is that a shark or a fish?
It's sort of like a horse. It
Oh,
is. It's like a mix kind of thing. This one's a special one.
that was
It's
the
where it's,
full. You can see the full character on that card.
yeah, it's even like if you can see the numbers on there. Well, when you can see them, it
That
means
was really cool.
it's over the official number. It is. So they're secret cards. So the only way to know what's in the set is by getting one of these books for each set. Hi, Angelic.
Hi,
How are
Angelica.
you? No, that's not good, Green Arm. I hope everything's going to be okay. But like this book was a special when this set the new set come out. So
I don't know if D-Man's still in the chat or not. He came in here and said
mm,
hi to a couple of people in the chat, but I don't know if he's
yeah,
still watching or not.
he's probably gone to bed, which is cool anyway. There's like, even if
He
he
might have
wanted,
went
he
to
could
bed.
pop on anyway. Like, these are a lot of the special cards from the new set. And I actually had to get a.
Look, got every Pokemon card that they made in there.
No, it's only for this
Or
specific
one to
set,
that series, I
the
mean.
Journey Together set.
Yeah.
So that's why that's quite a cool thing. Does it come with this box of the cards? It did. Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
And this is sort of like a bike at times.
Yeah, boy, I never thought that's what Pokemon equaled. Learn something new.
Yeah. That's the Japanese saying from Pocket Monsters. I actually, well, this one in particular
Is
has like a
that
Master
a
Ball.
cow or a bear or what?
It's like a tiger or lion. It's one of the two.
That's a little unique.
But this one's a Master Ball version of this card. So it's worth a little bit more. And also this one's a Master Ball version.
I don't know exactly how they do that. You know, maybe you can ask Deadpool that. He might know more about that.
That I don't know myself. Like, how do you
Or it
battle
might
a
be something
void?
you might have to Google up about, you know.
I've never
Like
really
Ted
played
said,
the game.
he always said that Google knows everything.
This one I got, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I'm at the I'm looking down at my tablet because my tablet shows them better than my phone.
Yeah.
And StreamYard won't zoom in on anything.
Nah,
That might be why you see me
definitely.
look down, and plus I'm reading the chat,
Yeah. But
so I
if
can let you know what somebody says to you or something in case
yeah.
you're not in case you
Oh,
don't
I've got
see
the
it, you know.
chat just to the left of me. I do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing Pokemon, and then I remember you were using the fire and the lightning and water, wind, and earth and all that to help out, and I kind of just forgot how to play it.
Yeah, I forgot how to play it. Like, I could only play it on the video game.
Attention, everybody! I just had a lady fart over here.
I'm glad we don't have smell-o-vision.
And you know,
Seriously, too much information. Right now, we've got to worry about rotten
yeah, but you know, I'm
strawberries.
telling you what, you know what? That cloud and what way he was pointing is it's heading your way now on the stink cloud.
Childish, Jenna.
I used to play Magic the Gathering the cards, and I forgot how to play it.
Yeah.
And there was even the Star Wars collector cards I had a full set of. And Darth Vader was the one worth the most in it, and I
Hmm.
didn't know it was gonna be worth that much at the time. Be worth later on down in
Yeah.
life. And I threw them all out, but I never could figure out how to play that game.
Yeah. Umbreon is supposed to be the rarest in this set of cards to get, but not this specific one.
Oh, Karina, I didn't need to know that. Well, you go put your britches on. You do it now, or Chrissy's going to come in here and time you out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no streaking in the chat. Bad influence on certain people who could be watching. Begins with an A.
Oh, that was cool. Like a
Also has an
robot
S
of
and
some
an E
kind.
in the name. Yeah. The cards are pretty cool.
Chrissy, you keep yours off. Karina has to put hers on.
I'm scared to look at the chat now.
Chrissy, by the way, I need to see pictures for proof.
No, we don't. No proof pictures, please.
Just send me an email with proof.
No, it's actually a different set. That one is. I kind of want to watch that movie.
Oh yeah, I only want to see that movie because it's got Jack Black in it.
Yeah.
Jack Black is funny. I don't really care for Minecraft. I just know once you put Jack Black in the movie, it's going to make it real funny. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's one of the rare ones. So everyone's basically seeing all the rare cards from that I got without having to wait through the mess of unrares.
Deadpool, that's going to be a good thing for a father and son to do together. Go see that movie.
It'll be. It looks a cool movie. I want to see it myself.
I'm telling you, if they went with anybody else, you probably couldn't get too wild in there. When they wouldn't get to have that freedom.
Yeah. It's from a different set.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, PG.
That one been in just about every Pokemon card, just like the Eevee has.
Yeah, like we got it from one of these pins, I think.
Yeah.
And I've got about 3 of them.
The most popular Pokemon, they always will bring them back in every little series that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that somebody went to take their kids to the theater, and all of a sudden the law come out. And I really don't know what caused it to happen either.
I don't know what this one's worth, but the next one I know is worth.
That's why I'm sitting there like I didn't know why the police would come out in a Minecraft movie at the theater. Something I think I'm gonna have to research. Or, Google up about.
Yeah, this one's worth over 100. I think it needs to be graded for it to be worth over 100. But
Well, they don't really have that one almost looks like that one almost. They're for me, and I thought that was Godzilla.
It's a cool card. And this is the one I was referring to because there's different
Like that.
versions
It's
of
like
the same card.
it's like some kind of dude with green hands. He almost got like green hands like a Hulk.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
Oh, that's what's happening. That's why. Karina, I'm not taking mine off. And if Joe takes his off, well, I'm gonna report him.
Hey, I'm not taking my pants off. Oh,
And Joe knows if he took his off, his mom would blistering him.
It's a pretty cool card.
Yep, like the Hulk smash. I think I'm right about that's what Deadpool likes to do with them.
So this is from the latest set of Pokemon cards.
Is that a female on that card or is that a male?
I don't remember.
Deadpool, that's
Remember what they
funny.
said about the characters. And I've still got to put these in special.
Joe, don't read the chat, not for your eyes. The Virgin Eyes don't need to read the chat, and that's a cool card.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, I had to look at it on my tablet for a minute because I think I call it a mermaid. So I looked at my tablet and realized it's in a cave full of water.
So I know none of the values except for this card. And
I kind of like the art on the cards that they have up today than what they did on the 90s. On the 90s, the artwork was just kind of plain.
Yeah, that's worth 100. That's worth 100. And that's worth 100.
You got three of them blank. You got three of just about everything, just about.
And yeah, we got a full box before it become impossible to get them.
Yeah, they do, Deadpool. Green, it's cold here. Feel like we're back in wintertime again. Got rain and some stores have been got flooded out from all this rain. It's pitiful.
It's pretty cold.
Made my skin condition on my face break out again. And get all paley and scaly. And go to itching and burning. Well, I can't wait for it to get warm because then my face don't bother me as bad. Ooh, that was kind of cute.
Hmm.
It might be a big game, but it's so cute looking.
Hmm. I got this one.
There's that sheep again. There's that boy sitting with his little sheep again,
Hmm.
or a girl.
Hmm. We'll never know.
Now, the way those characters look, it's hard to tell if they're a boy or a girl.
Yeah, I can't tell. So that one's quite cool.
No, no tornadoes right now, but there'll probably be more to come, be coming down the road. I think next week we got another chance for some more until May gets here.
Mimic.
Is that Pikachu?
No, it's an evil version wannabe Pikachu.
I
It
mean,
doesn't like Pikachu.
it ain't Pikachu, but it looks like him.
Yeah, it sort of dresses like Pikachu because it wants to be Pikachu, but it doesn't like Pikachu. I can't remember the whole story, but
Careful,
there's
you're
a
better at
version of this
pronouncing the
card
names
in
than
gold.
I am.
Hmm. There's a version of this card in gold, and it's worth a
Green, I don't
lot
drink
more.
goat milk. That's just gross.
Hmm. I've never had goat milk. I've
If I had to
had
drink goat milk, I'd probably spit it all over Joe's bedroom.
no chummy. Hmm. I've had
Mama
oat
come in there
milk.
wondering what's it smell.
Hmm. I've had oat milk, which I like, or
I
something.
like unsweet vanilla almond milk.
Yeah, I think I've had almond milk, maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Ooh, that guy's kind of neat, but he's a little evil
Hmm.
looking. I mean, not scary, but
Yeah,
evil looking.
totally. This one
Oh,
from the
Deadpool, I should have
Pokemon
kept all
cards.
my Pokemon cards and never got rid of, never put them in a paper shredder.
Hmm. I don't know the value of this one, but it looks cool.
Oh, that guy's riding some kind of
Hmm.
creature.
Yeah.
Green, I'll have to look at that after the live. And after I take all
My
my garbage out, my
hmm.
boxes I gotta take out, then I'm gonna probably take a little nap.
Yeah.
And then after a nap, I'll go outside and do some yard work.
Hmm. So I have this one.
I like the gold on that one. The gold goes good
Hmm.
with that character's
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah, I like
That's
the gold.
perfect.
It looks good. This one's another full print one.
Oh, that one's not my favorite, I'll tell you that.
Hmm. Yeah, the same. It's a cool card, but not a favorite.
I just think the oh, you're a pet goat like you have in your little short video that you upload to your channel. Yeah, that's one of them. One that looks like a man, but no, not a man.
Hmm.
Is what Hard said they were. They're
Yeah.
like me, that's what I'm saying. Oh, an actual pig.
Yeah. Yeah, she got that a few days ago. Actually, I got all of these a few days ago. My brother kind of got into them, and we were just we chat about them quite a bit.
Oh, I like that bird. I remember that bird. I think
Hmm.
that bird was from the 90s.
Yeah, it is. Articuno's a 90s Pokemon.
No, if I don't need no lawn service.
Hmm. Too much bamboo where I live. That's another good one. Can't
Yeah, I see
remember
what
it.
time it is. I'll look at the time and I go, oh yeah, Joey, I might not come in here. Probably still in bed.
Hmm.
Oh, there's 4 here. It could be
And it could be
yeah,
about
by 5
six,
o'clock it'll
maybe.
be I think like 3 o'clock our time.
Hmm. Here's a cool one.
That one is cool.
Hmm.
The blue and the gold always go good together.
Yeah. That's. I think the lightning is what I like about this one. It's different. But they're the rarest. The main cards I like at the moment, and the ones that I've got stored. The only other cards I've got are Drew Doughty, NHL, and Mark Stone.
I forgot you collect
Mm.
NFL cards as well.
Yeah,
Not NFL, NHL. I mean hockey cards. I'm getting the two
yeah, I've
teams
got a
mixed up.
couple. Mm. And
Mixed up
Robin
sports.
Yossi. Mm. It's that I just figured I'd show them just because they're next to me. Right, so we're going to switch to looking at or seeing what we can find for a theme park, which the theme park is Dollywood. And I'm actually curious about that place because it sounds cool.
I never knew that theme park was rated #1 theme park in the U.S.
Hmm. I didn't know anything about it until you really said about it. And
Hmm.
I got curious, so that's why I'm bringing it up now. But like in the UK, we have Legoland, we have Thorpe Park, and a few other places, but nothing that's really, really good. Thorpe Park may have like, what's it called? Burger King, McDonald's. Not really special when that's one of the main food outlets. So I don't really like them places. And then there's like
I think I'm maybe that Hollywood one. I don't think I've ever been back.
That's called the guitar and picture. But our UK water parks, they're so cold, you don't want to go in the water.
Is there new part in Dollywood Park that they opened up? That got two
Yeah,
things, and one about her at the museum of how her career got started. All about her life,
yeah, that's
and
cool.
then the other one is I can think of it is got I think umbrellas on it where there you can see it. You're looking at it, and you're like, how are the umbrellas and when you're looking at it, you're like, how are the umbrellas hanging from the air? It's like you couldn't see them.
Yeah.
Weird.
Mm.
But Dolly Parton made her theme park where it's all got where kids can learn a lot of education from it.
Yeah.
So they can get learning in there too.
Yeah, that's cool.
But she meant for the theme park to be more all about the kids than it was the adults.
Yeah. Food.
Oh, you're gonna die over the food.
Yeah.
You look at that food, you're gonna
Gain
pass out
100
over
pounds.
there.
You hear when I'm banging, it's just me passing out from wanting the food. Yeah, some of the food looks really cool.
Do know that some of the food that she has, that theme park are kind of like what you can get at the fair.
Yeah. Background food can be really good. So that's me happy with the food thing.
Yeah. Angelica don't eat pork.
Hmm. I sometimes eat pork, not always.
Well, Angelica, I used to not like ranch, and I tried it for the first time with pizza, and that's where I like it.
Hmm.
But our taste buds change as we get older.
Hmm. Definitely they do. Deadpool, have you seen any good movies other than the one you want to see? Yeah, the food looks really good. I go there just for the food.
Oh, I've had the food there at Jollywood. It's delicious.
Yeah, that's good. At least we know where I'm going to be eating if I go.
I haven't been to a theater in like forever.
The
I
last
just quit
time,
going, because it got so expensive.
yeah, the last time I went to a theatre, I fell asleep through Transformers, and that was the first one. And I didn't wake up until halfway through it. And it weren't to
And
do with the movie. I just wanted that it was dark. I wanted to sleep, I guess.
well, I've got to where if I go to theater, it either had to be at the
Mm.
IMAX theater, because I got to see
Yeah.
it 4K, or it's got to be at the Big D theater. The Big D theater was the same with IMAX.
Mm.
It was still in on 4K.
Yeah.
But those to go to those two, it's something. I went to one. It was just
Mm.
regular old Blu-ray quality, and I didn't care for it too much because the screen was too small, and I was
Yeah.
like, I could have stayed home and wait till it came out on the streaming app and watched it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if clicking on this it brings up more sweet treats.
Well, I was mad when I didn't get to go. I kind of was mad when I didn't go see Deadpool and Wolverine at the theater because I wanted to get the two popcorn buckets that they had, and then I got mad when I didn't see Beetlejuice at the theater because I wanted that popcorn
Mm.
bucket.
I
Even
still haven't watched
when I
that.
found out that Starbucks had all their Wicked their travel tumblers to Wicked the movie, I was trying to get a hold of them and they sold out too quick.
Mm.
I think Becca got all of them but one. He like one to complete the set.
Mm.
And those travel tumblers.
Yeah, that's cool.
They were supposed to have their Easter ones out, but I not when I went last time with them there and asked about it, they said that they already sold out of them too.
Mm.
I'm sure they're like, geez, sell them awful quick when I with you. Oh, I found out that for here in America, if you're gonna do a pre-order for this Nintendo Switch 2,
Mm.
that you they're gonna make you wait until June to do the pre-order.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I bet you they're cool looking. Those popcorn buckets you got.
Mm. I can't remember, but I think there's a pickaxe and something else.
I was about to buy the Deadpool Wolverine Xbox controllers, even though I don't have an Xbox. I was just gonna buy the controllers because they were cool looking. But then I said, "What no point buying them because you ain't got no way of using them."
Yeah.
Well, I've got the three metal Star Wars popcorn buckets that came out when
Mm.
Disney released Star Wars Episode 7.
Mm.
Never been used.
Yeah.
And I think one of them was used, but I had them line it with some kind of plastic to protect it.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta get a new PS5 controller. I'm gonna get me the purple one. I want the pink one that came out the same time the purple one came out, but it costs more than the purple one. I thought I'll just get the purple one because I gotta get to replace my one that came with the system. Because the one that came with the system after 2 years it stopped working. Got to the point it was unfixable. I heard that they're already working on a new um PS6, PlayStation 6. But I thought I'm not gonna get the PlayStation 6 when it comes out. I don't care if they get to like 4 or 5 years later on down the road, I still probably won't never buy it.
Mm.
Oh, cool. That's what I want to do. I definitely want to change the look of the PS5 because I don't like it in the white color. And then when I seen that they did the PlayStation Pro with the liquid to it, I'm sitting here like, oh, they actually made that black and made it look slicker. And then they came out with that new one that cost us almost $1,500 the dang thing because it's supposed to look
Mm.
like the very first PlayStation that ever came out just by the skin it's on it. And I'm like, it ain't gonna be long until everybody that's got that model PlayStation, got the PlayStation Pro with a liquid cool, they'll be able to buy the skin just to change the look of it.
Mm.
And there's gonna be companies that'll copy that skin.
Right. Okay. Let's go, Deadpool.
Richie, you still awake over there, or you fall asleep on us?
Hopefully she's behaving.
Yeah, that's the best place to order it from. I know me, I order them from places like Amazon or get them from Walmart or order from Walmart somewhere. And sometimes you don't know, never know when it'll come. Just- Sometimes you order them from the company and you get better deals. Chrissy's still here.
Mm. Chrissy is
Be
amazing.
multitasking, being a mother and working and and hanging out live stream, doing some
Yeah.
work.
Everyone is amazing. Karina, Angelic, Deadpool, all amazing.
Chrissy's in bed over there, airing out over there.
Mm.
She'll eventually move away from that bed. Get up and get to moving when doing what you got to do for the day.
Mm.
That's one advantage of working from home. If you work from home, you get to
Yeah,
schedule
pick the
yourself
hours.
for what time you start your extra work
Mm.
and choose what time you get up and get out of bed.
Yeah.
I can tell you being very lazy over there.
I
Oh,
remember
you're
that
off today.
before.
That'll give you that's a good reason to be lazy. You ain't got to work.
Everyone's allowed a restful day, and that's what Chrissy is having, a restful day.
Yep.
And thankfully no flashing of the bot, which it's soon going to be the last time that I use the bot. Due to a hurtful conversation. I won't have the bot on this channel ever again.
What are you gonna look at next?
I don't know. What do you recommend? Because I've done all the rides.
Or you can do your diamond art if you really want to do it.
It's right next to me, so I can switch to diamond art. Move Pokemon cards. And switch to this layout.
I've got three of the blacks.
Yeah.
I had extra black, because this one came with two blacks, and I had extra black from another diamond art I did. I put a container because when I put these two black packs of black in a container, it filled up 1.5 containers, and then I put extra black I had in another container, and it filled it up. And then I found a third black I had left over, and I put it in there, and it wound up filling up 3 containers
Yeah.
full of black. I was like, oh well.
Mm.
It's like the one you're doing. By the time you get done with it, you have these little bottles to store your diamonds in, and you put the big number that's on that you don't put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way to 21 on there. You put the number like that says 310, and then it says and then it has that letter that's right there, where it's like 3811, and then that little letter, with it. That's how I went to some company that was all about some diamond art website that sells diamond art, and they told me how to do it. Like on the blacks, I have them marked 310W.
Yeah.
Once they did that, it helped find it better. I had somebody tell me don't do them that way, and I said, well, what if you have one that says it could be what if you have one that says that it could be one, and then you look at the one, but the color don't match for that R, And I've been like, I'm just better off doing it my way. I'm gonna do it by the company's instructions.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it.
And I'm like, everybody does it different,
Yeah.
And that's how the little stickers are that you buy too. They show them where there's their numbers that are not on the left side, that are on the right side of that symbol.
Let's see, have you seen any good movies? How are you getting on with your diamond art?
Huh?
How are you getting on with your diamond art?
Crap, man, I need more food.
Hmm.
I'm doing a little bit of my time on it when I'm doing.
Hmm.
Not doing much. I'm fixing it on the rest of the wall.
Hmm.
He man must went to bed. He never did come back to say nothing. And Ted
Hmm.
must have fallen asleep somewhere. I thought he was coming over here.
Hmm. Hmm. Someone's gonna get timed out for that. And that, making you put the diamonds in the wrong place.
Oh, old blue.
What a menace you are, old
And how
boy.
would he get timed out? What I'm trying to figure out.
Hmm. Might be me.
There ain't gonna be me doing it. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that blood on my hands. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not doing it. I don't want. I don't want to find my fingerprints when they find him dead, laying out in the middle. Find his body somewhere. I'll leave that to Christy.
Hmm. All the bad language in the chat. Oh, Blue Eyes must be going crazy.
And you never know. Courtney could be watching and whack him herself.
That would be hilarious. I dare you to, Courtney. She's busy.
I'm having a pretty good day. Or I try to take me a nap, I'll have to go and definitely take my garbage out. So I don't miss garbage guys time. Put some more of that cream on my face. Deal with my skin condition. Somebody talking to you in the chat.
Respect old people. Mm. So you're saying I should call you crazy?
Plus, I can't spell this morning.
Hmm. See, bit crazy. And you Blue Eyes.
I think old Blue got it. And old people said they could spell. Old people can't spell worth a bejesus.
That was me thinking I was bad at spelling.
Hey, where's Karina? You might whack him.
Yeah,
If you
but
had the
that's
power
not a
to.
secret, Blue. Everyone knows I'm a bit crazy.
He tried timing him out in his own live stream and it didn't work.
Mm.
He couldn't figure it out.
It's like, what's next? Oh, Blue Eyes is going to call Courtney crazy because she wins.
Hmm. Got a compliment from an old man. Who would have known?
Well, that's a compliment then. It's always nice to get a compliment, you know.
Oh, oh, Blue, something we'll never know. Karina was in here and I don't know where she ran off to.
Oh dear, you're saying Courtney is cruel and ruthless? Not what I've seen. I've always
Oh,
seen
Courtney, I thought you meant
nice
Karina.
and sweet.
Yeah, well, I called Karina. I read that wrong. I thought he said Karina. I didn't know he said Courtney.
Hmm. What I've seen with Courtney is she's a really nice person, innocent of the crimes you say, oh Blue.
Kid was live earlier. He didn't stay live very long. He wasn't
Yeah,
seem to do
Courtney's
either. He
innocent.
had stuff he had to do.
Hmm.
He says innocent.
Yeah, Courtney's innocent.
Well, I'm not the judge of that. The host is the judge of that.
Yeah, I'm the host. So Courtney's innocent, and Oh Blue Eyes is a demon.
Oh, I forgot. If you were in there, I must have missed you. Oh, you wasn't in there. I thought you said you were in there. See, I tell you, old folks can't make up their mind.
Hmm.
They say one thing and mean another thing.
Oh yeah, totally. That's why Old Blue Eyes is crazy.
Joe, it's time to
Yeah,
call nurse, and I'm time to call the retirement home on them old blue.
yeah, totally.
And him to a home.
Hmm.
Yeah, which your mind never, old people's mind never set perfect. I
Hmm.
mean one thing, and you do the opposite of what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes Ted will end his life pretty quick to before other people get in there,
Hmm.
and it don't obligate him to want to keep the live going. He's like, oh, I better, cause I kind of agree with that. Sometimes you gotta be like, oh, I better end it, or the people will be coming in, and then it'll be hard to end it. I know how that
Hmm.
feels sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel guilty when I'm wanting to end the streams
Yeah,
and someone's just popped in to either say hello or something. And then I stay live hurting myself for another 20 minutes to an hour. I definitely think Blue Eyes has gone a bit nutty.
yeah, they can.
Yeah, open panels are too much for me. That's why I do it the way I do and just have one guest, or I'll send the link by email or
Yeah,
by
sometimes
Facebook.
another thing you gotta be careful with is you can get too many people on a panel and they can start disagreeing with something or get to where they start butting heads with each other and hating on each other, and then it starts causing a bunch of arguments and crap.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's why sometimes if I see somebody on panels arguing with each other, I just stay in the chat.
Mm.
And then I've got where lately, if I'm on panel and a bunch of people are arguing, I'll just get up and leave and go back in the chat and joke around with people.
Mm.
Yep. That's what I do. I usually just go live. Whenever I do go live, I just go live for 2 hours and then I end it.
Mm.
And if somebody were to come in my live, tell me that they're live and they want me to end my live, I'm like, I'm not ending it until I hit my 2 hour mark.
Mm.
I'm like, nobody's gonna come in there and tell me I have to end it just because somebody else is like, oh, that person is live.
Yeah, that's the way I am.
Yeah,
I just think it's rude.
I've had it happen before. I've had somebody come in my live and tell me to end it because another person was live. I'm like, um, you knew I was live, but they said, yeah, but I'm live now, so end it. I'm like, I've only been live for 30 minutes, but they're like, you'll end it. And
Mm.
I say, no, I'll end it when I'm ready.
Yeah.
But the way so many people go live now, you basically just have to just go live when you want to go live, and don't care if you step on somebody else's toes.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
do that a lot when SK's live. I'll just go live. But with
Mm.
SK, by the time my live's over, he's still alive.
Mm.
I've done that a couple of times when Ted's been live. I'll still just go live. Or a lot of times when I'm live and Ted fires up a live, scratching tickets or something, I'll still stay live.
Mm.
Plus, by the end of the day, everybody gets a different crowd.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like that day that old Blue went live and um Captain was live as well, and
Mm.
then all of a sudden Garage went live, and there was like
Yeah.
3 different people live at one time while old Blue was live.
Mm.
And I'm sitting here like, oh well, that happens, but still everybody got their own crowd that they get.
Yeah, they do.
Most of my crowd don't come from the scratching community. Most of them come from the tool community, the vacuum
Mm.
collecting community, the woodworking community, and the trans community. And I've got
Yeah.
a few other communities that come from them.
Mm.
I do have a few from the Funko Pop that used to come around, but they quit coming around.
Yeah. Funkos are like the hardest thing to collect.
Oh, Blue, by the way, how many followers do you have on your channel? I've got, it says on YouTube Studios that I have 1,295, but on YouTube it only says 1,290, which both of them are different, you know. I kind of go by the one on YouTube Studios than I do actual YouTube.
Hmm.
Well, it took me from 2013 to 2019 to get 1K followers.
Hmm.
And then it took me from 2019 to get 1,200 until today to get 1,295 followers.
Hmm. It's taken me years to get where I am.
Yeah, and I just do it slowly. I'm not in any rush to get all them followers. You know,
Hmm.
I kind of hope I do get I kind of hope I do get close to 1,500 followers before the end of the year. But if I don't meet that goal, then I've got next year to try.
Hmm.
I'm not in no rush to get there. Oh, there is some white and red in there, a little bit of a bluish color. I thought it was just all
Hmm.
black and gray.
No, bits and pieces. Oh, no,
That's what my mom keeps saying about my dad. Keeps saying that she thinks by the time I'm in my mid-40s that my dad won't even be around anymore, and he'll die be dead by then because he's got to have some kind of surgery to have a pacemaker put in to make his heart pump to get his heart pumping the way it's supposed to pump. Since they can't work on that one artery, the artery is completely dead, so they can't fix it. And I told my mom, I said, well, if he would have always took better care of himself and been more healthier than way he was, he wouldn't have had that problem. Oh, you'll see it. Don't worry. My Mimi was in her 80s when she passed away, and her sister, which is the oldest, is still alive, is 90 something years old. True, but my grandparents on my dad's side of the family, it was it was back in I think February when my grandfather passed away, and he was in his 90s, and then his wife is still kicking.
well, it's my 40th
They outlived.
birthday
They had
today.
their oldest son and I think oldest daughter passed away, but they had to bury, and they passed. So they lost two kids before they even passed. And my dad's baby brother is still in the hospital I think still in a hospital in a coma, and they don't think he's gonna make it. And I said, well, even if he recovers from it like he did before, it ain't gonna take long. He's gonna wind up not taking his insulin like he's supposed to, since he's a diabetic, and wind up in another coma. And that's when I turned around and said, if he's still in a coma, eventually it's gonna be a lost cause. It's about so they're getting to the point that they're thinking it's just about time just to pull the plug on him. and let the Lord take him, take over his body and soul. Because he don't seem like he wants to take care of himself, so he can keep living. Because he's only in his 60s and all he's in. Now, yeah, he's either in his 50s or 60s. And I noticed when I was getting ready to go to junior high that he was my dad's baby brother was just graduating high school.
I know this might sound silly, but when I die, I want to go to be sent to Australia to haunt a lottery wreck.
Yeah.
They have lots of money, and I know a few people that could use that money, and that would be a good reason to go and haunt them.
Well,
Make them give up the money.
Once my grandmother dies, then they're going to take all the land, the whole farm and the land. They're going to sell that off, because in the will to be sold off, And once they get the money for that, there's also money in there that in the will that I'm going to eventually get, but that's going into a trust fund where I have access to it, but I only get the money out if I need it for like helping pay off surgeries and for repairs on this house, That's all it's for. Just to help with my medical bills and to pay and for repairs on the house.
A sensible way to have that.
And
I keep getting ads for life insurance on YouTube, so I
well,
don't
my
even
mom,
know
she outlived her baby sister, which died,
Well, the amount of ads and things I get for funeral homes is ridiculous, and things like that. I feel like Google's trying to say we're going to kill you. You didn't make us enough money this year.
Oh, I see where most people went now. Most of them went over to Ernie's live stream because he's live. Yeah, it can do. It can. You just gotta, make sure whatever you're buying in the world that you want, you find it on sale before you buy it. Like I do if I gotta buy a tool at Home Depot. I wait until I can find a good sale deal on that tool. And if I'm needing extra batteries, then I'll make sure it's a good deal where I get extra batteries with. If I don't need the batteries, I'll just get a better tool. And I do the same thing with any clothing that I buy, and I'm always looking for deals. Same thing with like your medical bills. You got to pay for surgeries or what I'm paying to have full body laser hair removal done. You can get anything. I'm getting it set up with down payments I can do. A transition doctor is going to help with that. And any medical bills you pay, you don't have to. You never have to pay it in full. You can do down payment on it to pay it off.
Hey, otherwise, you're not supposed to be honest and say you come to look at my face to laugh. Like, seriously,
yeah, I don't know if Ernie how long he'll be alive or not.
At myself in the mirror.
But thing is with Ernie, if he don't have, I've noticed if he only has like, like six or seven people in his life, a lot of times he will end it. Because I heard he ended it one day because he only had like one person in there. I'm like, if I've got one, I'm kind of like Joe. I've got one person in my live stream just watching, but they're not talking. I'll stay live
Hmm.
because you're still getting, even though I don't really care for views, you're still getting that. You're still getting. I don't, even though I don't really care for watch time. I mean, you're
At
still
the
getting
end
that watch
of
time off. It's just that one person that's sitting there lurking and listening to you.
at the end of the day, that one person may need
That one
the
person's still going to
company.
help your channel to grow. I'm your channel to get the watch time it needs.
Yeah, but Jenna, what I'm getting at is that one person may just need the company of something simple without
Yeah,
being forced to talk. And that's why I actually do it, because sometimes it's nice to know that they're still willing to put on a show for you, even though there's only one person there.
yep.
It's, I never look at it as there's hundreds, ever going to be hundreds in my chat. I'm always happy to put on a show for one person that wants to hang around, just watch and rest. And sometimes people need to rest, and not talk too much.
Ernie must be live in portrait mode.
Hmm. Miko's does really good. I go in and watch when I'm not feeling good and just watch the chat and hope that the stream goes good. I do chat sometimes, it just depends how I'm feeling. Yeah, I try to keep positive and I found. Or I get overly grateful that someone showed up and wants to chat.
Oh dang, Ernie's got the cold going on over there. Dang,
Mm.
I just lurked in on there for a minute.
Mm.
Oh, he He's cussing in the chat again.
I know. Like, seriously, what's up with that? Courtney's innocent here. Not even here to defend herself. And you're being naughty? Oh, Blue Eyes. But she's winning this week.
They're almost through with that diamond art.
Mm.
Get closer.
Yeah, I'm quite further on the chest now. So that's one good thing. And I'm nearly to the end of this section.
Oh my god, he said the cuss word again.
I know. Such a potty mouth you are, Blue Eyes.
He's swearing in the chat.
I know. We try and keep this all family friendly and swear.
For that, he needs to
bad
go sit on the
language.
bed of nails, you know.
Mm.
I said,
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sabs. How are you today?
yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of the, timer up there, kind of covers you up a little bit.
No, I think so.
It said something about you didn't see me at the top to start with.
Hmm.
And plus having the picture at that size helps from covering up what the host is doing too, which is kind of a smart thing. Bye, old blue. I never really did think about that until I looked up after Tab said something that there was that timer in front of me.
Yeah, I didn't.
I never really
No,
thought to
actually,
think.
YouTube doesn't show the timer. It's only StreamYard. That's why I
Yeah,
haven't really worried about it. But I did make it bigger.
yeah,
It depends on the diamond art that's been done, whether I change the sizing or not.
yep. That's why sometimes having the people in the chat to let you notice something that people on your panel with you might not notice.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have paid more attention and resized Beanie a bit sooner.
'Cause I was looking at my tablet screen and I go, oh, I don't see anything cover me up, and didn't really realize it until after Tab said something. Then I looked and I go, oh, I get what he means now.
But it's only StreamYards that you're covered on. Everywhere else, like YouTube, you're not covered up.
Yeah.
But I did have you a bit smaller because of the diamond art that was being done at the time on Cassie's channel. Oh, Blue Eyes is going crazy. Really finished with the area. I nearly finished with what I'm up to. Just got a small bit here to do.
You're just gonna do that part and then you'll be done.
Yeah.
Probably getting tired over there.
I am. Yeah. And next door neighbors are going to be extremely
That's what
noisy.
I noticed. I was filling with my eyes. My eyes are starting to get heavy.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I can't go to sleep yet, because I'm like, I've got to take garbage out when it gets daylight,
Yeah.
and put another
What
load
time
of
is it now for
the
you?
laundry in the machine to be washed, and then I've got to also, and then later that day I've got to wash some dishes
Hmm.
by hand, some pots and pans by hand.
Well, I've not got much to do. I'll be finished in a couple of minutes.
You got 5 people here listening, lurking
Hmm.
on your live stream in the bushes.
Hmm. It's good about your dad supporting you. Hmm.
Dad might be at work too,
Hmm.
doing the farm work.
Hmm.
No, he wouldn't be doing farm work. He might be getting ready for bed because it's night time for him. Almost night time for him over there.
Hmm. For me, it's early morning.
No, it won't be night time for him. It'll be nearly. Oh, you know what this time
It
is
won't.
over there. You live in
It's
y'all in
morning.
the same country.
Yeah, it's morning for both
Got to
of
be
us.
either close to lunchtime or dinner, supper time, whatever you call it.
Lunchtime.
Yeah.
That would be the easiest one. A few hours after breakfast.
Uh,
A few hours after breakfast. Now, if you have your
I ain't gonna be
breakfast,
eating no breakfast because there ain't really nothing I want for breakfast.
if you have your breakfast at like 10 o'clock, you're only about 2 hours away from lunch. but I think most people have it at 9. So 3 hours roughly.
Yeah. Hey, you got a gold coin over there.
Hmm. No,
I
that
see you
is,
hiding that gold Pokemon coin.
that's the greeny
Oh,
one.
that ain't green. That's gold.
Hmm.
I mean, you look at it from afar, it almost looks green.
Yeah.
Even though I
Amphic
think it's
color.
gold.
Hmm. But there, we've done quite a bit on Vader.
Yeah, it ain't gonna take you much longer to. I mean, the more you work on, the more you feel like working on that, you'll have it done in no time,
Oh, I will. Give me 1 second.
and then you'll be on to another kind of diamond art you want to do,
Hmm.
or
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Hmm. Right, we're gonna end this now. I
I'm
need to
getting
talk.
tired.
Yeah, I need to talk to you for a minute or two after this anyway. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
end
once you end
now.
this live stream, I'll have to eventually get off here and
Oh
go
yes.
do what I gotta do,
Yeah.
and well, go take my medication. You know, my pills I gotta take.
Yeah. I've just got to switch to my computer once we end.
Then do
Hmm.
I can still take me on that before I have to take cards out. It won't take me, but even if
Yeah.
I were to miss it, it ain't but one, maybe 2 bags I gotta take out.
Hmm. Right. So thank you everyone for being here, watching, chatting. You're all amazing. Have a safe and blessed that rest of your day. And we will see you all again when I can manage to do a live stream. But for now, it's random and when I can manage it. But I am
Bye,
taking
everyone.
a bit of a break. Stay safe. And any last words from you, Beanie?
Bye, Sab.
Thanks, Sab. Have a great day yourself. So that's us done. Stay safe, stay blessed, have fun, and just have a great day. And we will see you whenever we can.